Today's topic is A Tale of Two Cities, written by Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens belongs to 1812 to 1870, and he was born in Portsmouth, England, and his pseudonym is Boaz, and he is an English novelist, journalist, and a social critic also. He is He is the greatest of Victorian era, and he is also known as the literary colossus of the age. And he contributed to newspaper True Sun. And this work, A Tale of Two Cities, is a novel and a classical novel. It is a historical fiction also. It has been published in 1859. It composed of 24 chapters. And move on to the characters of this novel. Charles Darnay, he is a French aristocrat, but lives in England. He rejects cruel values of his uncle, so he lives in England, and he marries Lucy finally. And Marquis Evermandy exhibits as a admirable honesty and a personal risk and in his personal risk went to Paris to save the imprisoned Gabella. And Sidney Carton, he is an alcoholic attorney, worked with Stevie, and he has been compared with the animal called Jackwell, and he loves Lucy, and he is a polar opposite of Donny's character. Dr. Manty, he is the father of Lucy, and he is a physician, and he spent 18 years in prison in Bastille, and his hobby in the prison is making shoes. And Lucy Manty is the youngest French woman and grown in England. She is a ward of Tellson's Bank, and she has been portrayed as an archetype of compassion in this novel. And her love for and her love bind the family together finally. So she has been called as the golden thread in this novel. And next one is Monsieur Defog. He is a wine shop owner and a revolutionary, and revolutionary in Saint Antonio section of Paris, and he is a servant of Dr. Manty and a natural leader. Madame Defoggy, she is a cruel revolutionary woman, and she always needs a register of everyone who must die for the revolutionary cause, and a bloodthirsty woman also, full of vengeance. And Jarvis Larry, elderly businessman, work in Tesla's bank, and he is a personal friend of Lucy and Dr. Manty. And another character is Jerry Cruncher. Jerry Cruncher is an odd job doing man in the bank. He is an uneducated, and he is also known as the resurrection man because he supplied the dig up dead bodies to the and sell it to the scientists for his money lending. And Miss Prose, she is the governess of Lucy, and she is very loyal to the family, Lucy's family. And Marquis Evermandy, he is the uncle of Darnay. He is a French aristocrat, and he is inhumanable and very cruel caste system followed by him, and he has no regard for human lives. And Mrs. Shiva is an ambitious lawyer and proud and foolish, and he dreams to climb up in the social ladder by suppressing the people, but he is a friend of Sidney Carton. John Barsad, a British spy, falsely claimed as a virtuous man, but Roger Fly is the actual British spy. Gabella is a charge of keeping the Marquis Evermandy's estate after Marquis' death. He was imprisoned by the revolutionaries, but Darnay travels to France to save him at last.